Hello guys, today you will learn how I made my videos. Well, my recreation videos, to be exact. So first, let's go to the ones I made using U-Cut instead of CapCut. Here we have Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302. So first I recorded all of the flight scene. So first, wait. So first, I recorded all of the flight scenes. And since I couldn't find any sad music without lyrics, I needed to use happy music. Yeah. And yeah. Now we have... Oh god. What's happening, bro? Anyway. And then basically, and then I added the text of Ethiopian Airlines 302, and then March 157 people, March 10th, 2019, and then Addis Ababa Bole International Airport, and Boeing 737 MAX 8. Sorry, I had something in my mouth. And then I just added the music. Oh god. Slow-mo, but it didn't really look that slow. And this is the results, honestly. And I used this hole that I have in my backyard that my dog made. And it has expanded a lot. But basically, I added the results of the crash. And in real life, almost nothing was left of the actual crash itself. Like, just look. Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302. Oh my gosh, bro. Leave it alone. Let me just go to the Wikipedia to see the crash. So this is the plane involved, and it was a defect in the design of the MCAS, and I forgot to add the cause because I'm stupid. And let's just let's just look for the wreckage. And this is the wreckage. Yeah, that is a lot of debris. And like, the plane crashed so fast towards the ground that there wasn't even any signs of fire. And that there wasn't an explosion because there weren't any signs of fire. And then like a month or so later, I did, yeah, United Airlines Flight 232, and added Soup Snail. And then I again recorded all of the flight scenes. And again, I couldn't find any sad music without lyrics, so this plane was poorly designed because I used to literally suck at making video and making planes realistic. And that's why this plane has such unrealistic engines and windows and television and crap and this thing and such inaccurate landing gear. And then I showed my hand and I pulled a picture. And I put this super unrealistically and yeah. And then I just, yeah. And that's it. And now let's go to my second channel. I, for like the third time, recorded the flight scene with the super inaccurate landing gear. And I added the yeah. And I didn't remember the date. And I unironically said subscribe and I would die. But typed. And here is my final commenting. Oh yeah, it sucked. It wasn't fun. It was me commenting. Oh wait, I forgot to. And while recording the music of the sound, I put my grandpa's old Samsung phone. Yes, I used my grandpa's old phone to make this recreation on my shirt, which caused it to to become like eerie. As you can basically see here. Thankfully, I lowered down the volume in the record in the UCAD, and yeah. And here's Joey Boo. And we're back to my channel. And again, I did all the things that I mentioned earlier. But this time, such as the last one, I was able to find sad music, except this one was a new cut, and this one I just took the sound from Plain and Boom. I forgot to hide my damn. And yeah, I did the same. And whatever, now let's just go to the modern recreation era. I uploaded the BEA Flight 548 recreation twice because I forgot something on it. And thankfully, since I did this in CapCut, as you could see here, I was able to just sad music. And here's my cousin who prefers I call her auntie because she loves me as her nephew, which is what she said yesterday when we were eating at IHOP before watching the Minecraft. Yeah, but like, whatever. I think I should cut that out. And like she just found it out. Saying that it turned out great. And yeah. She She has 2 subscribers, and I recorded in her channel in her account twice. And I'm one of her subscribers, lol. So props to her, I guess. And a fire started shortly after this crash in real life. There wasn't a fire on impact. That's what people think because the animation is wrong. Let's forget about this.
DC
And now let's go to this recreation is much more accurate, basically.
DC
And
2-10.
this is a very beautiful music game, and it has delivery.
Turkish Airlines.
Basically, I used some sticky tape that I had and paper and scissors, obviously, and one of my mom's pens to write delivery down. But since I write comically gigantic words, sorry, I have phlegm, otherwise known as throat mucus. Well, at least I like to call it throat mucus because it just forms there for some reason. But and then used the sticky tape to put it onto the DC-1010. And I wrote Fly Turk Hava Yolları and Turkish Airlines. Again, I recorded all of the flights. Super accurate creation, basically. And like the door is sticking outward, so that I don't have to destroy the plane and possibly even delivery just to put it in. And this sound, that signals that the door is about to fall. And those plane noises you hear in the plane, it's because, like, if the door opened, then you're supposed to hear the plane. Sorry, my mistake. That came out. My bad. Anyways, if you wonder how I got the camera inside the plane, I didn't. I just put the camera lens directly. The camera lens, I put it directly on the window. Yeah, and you could basically simulate that you were inside the plane, and then you died. And then here's the door falling. Forget that it has a literal sticker. This is from a set I got for Three Kings Day a few years ago, if I'm correct. It's an official Lego set, by the way. Anyway.
I couldn't find sounds of lots of people screaming.
I couldn't find sounds of lots of people screaming. Either I found just one person screaming, or just people cheering. Yeah. And then I did the crash.
I couldn't find sounds of lots of people screaming.
Did you see how satisfying that was? Just look.
I couldn't.
For that, let me just. plane, the pilot was able to jet the wings of the plane go up, but at this point they were too close to the ground and it was too late. Let me just put the speed back. And yeah. That's it. And then I just added the thing. In fact, I'm gonna show you the editing process. So this is take in mind that this is the re-upload. So I added sound. So the sound effects were added in the original video, and then I just added text at the end in the re-upload. And then I forgot to cut this part. So yeah, we can't do that. We can't do that anymore because I already uploaded the video. And then I just, yeah. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba. And then I modified the plane crash to look more like real life. And then, boop. And now we just go over here. Here it is. This. And here's the DC-1010. And it's just flying in the air, and then... Blia! I'm sorry, Mom. Sorry, it's just that my mom caught... It's just that I caught my mom's attention by accident. Yeah. The door drops down, and yeah, the... Blia! Also, I'm not making fun of the people that died. I just did that as like a I don't know what I just did. I don't know what I did, Lord. And that's it. Okay, bye, guys.